Sunday night national TV NFL prime time. This time on Fox, we've got Bills-Bears. Hey, it might be preseason, but there's still a good betting opportunity. I've got the point spread winner in this game, Buffalo-Chicago, coming up free for you with analysis right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV. And when I saw this matchup on the odds logic screen, Buffalo-Chicago, it almost looked like buffalo chicken to me. I got hungry, but it gave me a great idea. Drop in the comments below, buffalo wings or pizza? Which one do you prefer as your go-to game day meal? Buffalo wings or pizza? I'm not huge on the deep dish Chicago-style pizza, so we'll make it a general pizza overall. I like the thin crust New York style. Hey, I do read the comments and I reply back. It's going to make me extra hungry for this Sunday night game. And it's a good matchup. Bills and Bears, they had a joint practice on Friday. Looks like the Bills were taking that a little more serious as far as the Bears taking this game more serious as a dress rehearsal. But the betting markets are reflecting that, especially now that Caleb Williams is expected to make his preseason debut after sitting out last week. And the Bears have gone from a 1.5 to 2.5 point favorite, and now they're 2.5 minus $1.15. I'm doing this video, by the way, on Friday afternoon, a couple days before the game. Wanted to get it up for you for this weekend. And I wouldn't be surprised by kickoff on Sunday night that we see some threes out there, the very key number of +3. And in that case, I do like Buffalo. I lean Bills here at +2.5, like them even more at the key number of +3, and there's a few reasons why. First of all, Allen not expected to play. They're going to use him more in the practice on Friday, so I'm not expected to see him much, if at all, here in this game. But Sean McDermott still makes an effort to win in the preseason. And despite the fact he lost at home last week, his only home game, by the way, the preseason, don't let that sway you. They still played extremely well offensively. In fact, Buffalo, in that 34-25 loss to the Giants last week, still had 20 first downs, 389 total yards, and over 7 yards per play. In fact, they outgained the Giants 7.1 to 5.2. So I do think the Bills will be in bounce-back mode here off a loss. McDermott's over a 60% play both straight up and against the spread in the NFL preseason. And determine on which lines you've used over the years, he's as good as 17-9 against the spread, even with that loss last week as a favorite against the Giants. And keep in mind, Buffalo last year really struggled in the preseason, didn't score an offense in the first 8 quarters, and that includes an embarrassing 33-6 loss in Week 1 last year in the preseason against Chicago. I don't factor in much preseason revenge, but McDermott being a fiery coach who likes to win in the preseason, coming off a home loss, and now facing a team that embarrassed him last year in the preseason and on national TV, I expect a pretty good effort by the Bills as well here. And while Caleb Williams and the starters might be playing longer for Chicago, this game's going to be decided in the second half by backups, as most preseason games are. And I think Buffalo holds a substantial edge in the second half of this game. So you might want to wait, play an in-game line. If Chicago gets up early, which they very well might, play an adjusted in-game price on Buffalo, especially at +3 or more. And there's a few reasons why I think that'll happen. First of all, let's talk about the quarterback rotation for both teams. I mentioned that Caleb Williams will probably be going for Chicago for a few series. Maybe Case Keenum, the veteran backup. Hey, that's a great 1-2 punch, but a huge drop-off after that in basically the entire second half. Tyson Bagent out of Shepherd, Division II school. Austin Reed also started as a Division II quarterback before moving to Division I, undrafted. Not much there with either Austin Reed out of Western Kentucky or Bagent out of Shepherd. You got 2 Division II quarterbacks, both undrafted for basically the whole second half, depending on how long Williams or Case Keenum play. Meanwhile, the Bills, I think, have a nice edge in the second half. And with the quarterback rotation overall, even without Josh Allen, keep in mind, they've got a battle going for the second quarterback spot between 2 NFL starters. Mitchell Trubisky, former Chicago Bear. Hey, he might be a little motivated for this game return to Chicago. And then also Mike White. Mike White, the most plain vanilla name in all of sports. Mike White, Jets quarterback. He's also gotten several regular season starts. So you got 2 guys that have starting experience vying for the second and third spots. They were 17 for 26 passing, but here's the X factor. After that, you got Shane Buechele. Shane who? He finished up at SMU after some years at Texas. He's been in the league, I think, about 5-6 years now. He was with the Kansas City Chiefs for a while. He's actually played quite well in the preseason, including again last week when he went 10 for 12, 91 passing yards. In fact, pull up his numbers over his 5-6 year career with the Chiefs and now the Bills. He's been a very respectable quarterback in the NFL preseason. In fact, he's had a QB rating of 80 or higher in 5 of the last 6 seasons. He's had a completion percentage of about 65% overall in the NFL preseason, and he's thrown overall, I believe, for over about 1,000 yards, 1,200 yards passing. He has experience, so even though Allen not playing, You've got two NFL starters in Trubisky, Mike White, and a really good second-half quarterback, underrated in my opinion, in Shane Buechele for the Bills versus two Division II quarterbacks in the second half. So yes, the Bears maybe get up early, but I think Buffalo pulls away here. McDermott tries to win this game in the second half. I like the Bills as a live dog plus 2.5. Maybe wait till kickoff on Sunday, get a +3, or even better, take a chance in-game. You can always play half before the game if you get a +3, and then put out some more in on the in-game line if you get a 6 or a 7. If Chicago gets up 7-0, maybe get an adjusted price on Buffalo at even more than a field goal or even a halftime line. I like Buffalo's second half, especially if you can play a halftime line in this preseason game on Sunday night. Now, as far as the total, the first week of the NFL preseason, Hall of Fame in week 1, we saw the totals go 14-2 to the over. We had a no action, obviously, in that Falcons game last week, Lions-Falcons game because of the injury. The game wasn't completed, but 14-2 in all other NFL preseason games through week 1. And we've seen heavy action on the overs this week in week 2. And this is the highest total on the board at 41. 37 and 41 are two very key numbers with NFL totals. This opened 36.5. It's been bet up to 41 as we head into the weekend. I don't disagree with the move. Obviously, with Caleb Williams and the starters playing longer, maybe Case Keenum as well. Pretty good quarterback rotation, at least in the first half. And as I just mentioned, the Bills have an excellent quarterback rotation throughout the game. These two teams combined for 48 and 59 total points last week. So it's hard not to make a case for the over, but I don't think there's any value left at 41. And once again, the second half Bear quarterback rotation does concern me in this game. So staying away from the total, but I do think Buffalo is a live dog in this game on Sunday night. That's 8 Eastern on Fox. NFL Prime Time has returned. Hey, drop your thoughts on this game below. Side, totals, what are you looking at this weekend in the NFL preseason? Also got a game on Monday night. Bengals against not my Washington Commanders. What are your thoughts on that one? Hey, drop some analysis if you have time as well. Let's learn and earn and win together here on Wager Talk TV. And if you're finding these free play videos useful, don't forget I do baseball throughout the week, NFL preseason games now, and college football regular season starts, and NFL regular season. I'll have daily and weekly videos as well. If you're finding it useful, all I ask is a thumbs up like on the video and a positive comment below. It's that simple. It takes a couple seconds to click the like button, maybe a few more seconds to add a comment below. I do truly read the comments and I reply back, and I will keep these free play videos coming on a daily basis, not only for baseball, but football and basketball as well, all year long. Don't forget, if you don't want to miss out on these free play videos, make sure you subscribe. It's free. Click subscribe for free here on Wager Talk TV, and consider clicking that bell as well for an instant alert when a free play video goes up each and every day right here on the channel. And if you'd like to try out my best bet service, we've got a great special going through this weekend. 7 days for just $69. That's right, $69, dude. 7 days for $69 gets all sports, all access for 7 straight days and nights. Normally it's $99. Special instant 30% discount this weekend. No promo code needed. 7-day sampler for $69. Every capper is available. You can get multiple cappers, or you could also get a 7-day flex pass. That's 7 days, and you can choose a different capper every day or the same capper every day. It gives you great flexibility. That's why it's called a flex pass. And once again, normally it's $99. It's just $69 because we have a 7-day all-access special for just $69 right now. And it's on my page. No promo code needed. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com, and get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. By the way, while you're on my page checking out the special offers, keep an eye on the daily best bets. My direct subscribers get them emailed to them instantly. The minute they're released, we hit send, boom, they go to every subscriber with detailed written analysis. But you can also pick them up on a daily basis, $25 per play, $39 for a full day, or once again, $69 for a 7-day pass. That is a great special this week. Or if you're ready to take a serious, long-term, consistent investment approach like I preach doing each and every day, the 1-year all-access is the best option and the best value. It's 365 straight days and nights of all sports. That gets not only college and pro football, but also college and pro basketball and Major League Baseball every day. And with promo code SM365, you get an instant $811 discount, which gets it down to $3 a day, about $1 a play. I average about 2 to 3 best bets per day in all sports throughout the season. So once again, $3 a day, about $1 a play with promo code SM365. And this is a great time to get on board. Not only are you going to get the full college and pro football seasons and the full college and pro basketball seasons, but you're getting the final 3 months of baseball here, the whole first half of baseball next year. And by the way, At this point last year, we finished on a 57-28 MLB winning run through the World Series. So don't sleep on baseball, even though football is here. And also started college football 10-3 last year in September. Finished the NFL season on over a 60% run. Great time to get on board and lock up a full year of all sports, all access for about $1 a play. But you got to use promo code SM365. Details are on my page. You don't have to memorize all this promos and special offers. Details are on my homepage right now, along with a bonus free play. I talked about the selectivity, maybe 1 to 3 best bets per day on average, which means that last cut that just misses out is still a pretty strong opinion. I don't want to waste it. Game that's just a bit outside. I post it for free for everybody with analysis. So check out the daily free play. And by the way, as we head into the weekend, free play is on a 65% run the last 3 weeks for free. Don't cost nothing on my page each and every day. So check out the free play, check out the best bets, check out the special offer, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com, and get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Don't forget also to follow me on social media at Steve Merrill. You know the deal. 2 R's, 1 L, MERRIL, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you also know there's more free play videos coming up next.